Hey everyone, it's me, Ethan, here, and today we're going to be taking a look at another part of my collection that I don't really talk about that much. If you're coming from my Instagram, you'll understand what I mean by I haven't talked about that much, but if you are one of my fellow subscribers on the channel that's been here since the beginning, you'll understand that I haven't really done a video on this particular collection I have, which is my Brickmania collection. So here, to kick things back off as they were in the beginning, we'll be taking a look at Brickmania's M4 Sherman model from 2018. So without anything else to do, guys, let's get right into the video. Okay, so first thing as always, we'll take a look at the box. Let's move the tank and the tank community here. And here it is, guys. Here is the box. So we have a nice picture of the M4 Sherman. And then on top of that, we also have its number, which is 2184. It's an American vehicle, skill level 3, contains 540 pieces, as well as some brick arms elements, and also the minifig. Then we go on the back here. This is where it gets kind of cool. I'm going to have to mess with the camera here for a second, but let me do that to straighten up. All right, here we go. Here you can see, we can stand out the box like this, and then we have another, again, same exact picture, just a little bit different setup. And then you can see we have bullet points telling you what it comes with, as well as some pictures showing some of its key features. So pretty much, guys, that's the box. Right, so now we have the figure that comes with the kit here, as you can see. If you're not familiar with Brickmania, this is their standard issue tank commander that usually comes with their Lego sets. So anyway, compared to the one I had with the Chaffee, that one was a little bit more designed, also is more modern, so that's why it was a lot more detailed, which if you want to check that video out, I'll put a link, or I'll put the video up in the right hand corner up here, right here. So if you guys want to check it out, you can. But here you can see he's got nice little detail here. He's got the pistol, and then you can see even the holes, the strap that holds the pistol or holster on here continues on to the back. As well, you get to see the jacket details as well too, and he comes with a standard issue hat, standard Lego minifigure face, and binoculars as well. And again, that pretty much wraps up the figure for this kit. So now we'll move on and take a look at the tank itself. All right, it's finally time to look at the kit here. As you can see, very nice. I really think this is one of the best tanks that Brickmania, or best versions of the Sherman that Brickmania has ever came out with, thanks to Cody Osell, in my opinion, one of the best designers at Brickmania. Sadly now, as many of you know who buy Brickmania or familiar with Brickmania, he's leaving. So, which is kind of sad because Cody did a great job on all the kits he did. Even though I only have like a couple of them, I think he designed, he did both the Sherman and he also did the M24 Chaffee. Again, put that in the corner of the video if you guys want to check out that video. But again, he did an excellent job on capturing the likeness of these tanks. But anyway, we're more focused on the tank here. But it is sad to hear that he is going to be leaving. So first, pretty much basic ones we have is that the gun on the turret goes up and down. So it has elevation as well as depression. And you can see it only stops there at the top of the hull. Turret can spin 360 degrees pretty easily. So a very nice way, pretty cool way they actually made this fasten onto the turret, or onto the hull. How they made the turret. I kind of mixed up my words there. Then we also have a movable 50 caliber machine gun on the top. And then if we move this to the side, we also have an opening commander's hatch, which you can fit a figure in. Now if I can open it, there we go. There's opening hatch. As you can see, it does have room for one minifigure. Sadly, you can't get two in there, but to be honest, why would you need two minifigures in the commander's hatch? And you can shut that. We also see, if you look on here, we got a total of 5 stars on the tank. We got 2 in the turret, 2 in the hull, or upper hull, and then 1 in the lower hull, so which is pretty cool. Then here on the lower hull, or speaking of the upper hull here, we have 2 working hatches again. So we have the coaxial gunner's hatch as well as the driver's hatch. As you can see, there's enough room in there for figure to actually pretty much stand in the commander's or driver's spot, but here in the coaxial machine gunner, sadly this mixel joint will be in the way, so when you try to place the figure in there, you're going to have him kind of sitting. You're going to have him sitting, so you can make it look like he's coming out of the tank, I guess. Unless you're making a mock that has it where it's in battle, then you can have the hatches shut, so you don't really have to worry about seeing that. And then as we go make our way lower here, you can see we have a nice brick arm. So this was the first time we saw this, was actually in this kit, where we have a bowl jointed brick arms gun. Now, some people may say it's like, oh wait, well, wasn't there a, I gotta fix that piece, but wasn't there a B-17 that had these same exact kind of weapons? Yes, there was, but I believe the Sherman was the first one to actually offer this type of gun, machine gun that Brick Arms made. So this is the first time it was made, was for this kit. And then the next feature we have that's on the lower hull is actually semi-working suspension. So you can see here that all these, even on the other side, it all works, where you can like go up and all that when you're traversing terrain. Tracks do move. They move really slow, really good. Anyway, you have to have like certain surfaces, like this surface I've done right now. Can't really do it, it just makes a bunch of noise. So anyway, but it does move on a lot of surfaces, which is good. And then here, another thing here on the back here, you can see that it really does look like a Sherman from the back as well. You also have the nice angles. Cody did a great job on capturing the side angles of the tank. Anyway, I did used to complain about this when I first got this, but at the same time, it's like, oh, well, it's just how the design was back then. But the new one, I just ordered a new one because they just released a new Sherman, which I believe will replace this one, because I think this one's retired. I believe so. But it has another angular piece that goes here, which really lines up perfect with the tank, which anyway, I will be making a video on that one for sure. So when that comes in, guys, you'll definitely see a comparison video on both these tanks, as well as just an independent review on the M3, or what is it? M4A3 is A3. I think this is an A2 or A1, even though it doesn't say it on the box. Which anyway, but that pretty much wraps up this tank. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this is a very fun thing. If you're into Legos and World War II stuff, I would definitely recommend you guys picking this thing up. I don't know how you will get your hands on this unless you know people, or if someone has the instructions that they're willing to give it to other people where you can build it. Because I believe Brickmania discontinued this one. I believe so. I think that's why they're making this new Sherman, but not exactly sure, so don't mark my words for it. I'm not exactly sure, but I know this one for sure right now, they're not making it, as of what I know. But if you did want to get it, it was $170 on Brickmania, which is a pretty good price compared to what the actual original one was when Dan Siskin made it, and I believe it was $175. So they brought it down by $5, which is it's still good. It's really affordable. But that pretty much wraps up the video, guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment on this video if you want to see more Brickmania stuff, and that pretty much wraps it up, guys. So I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.